I've tried, I have really tried, but apparently this is happening today. So I was a bit crap last month and couldn't really think of anything that I was loving enough to put into one of these videos. So it's been a while since I've done one, but I'm going to try and get back into the swing of things and get into my October favourites. Unlike most girls on this website, I am not going to do my introduction all about how I can't believe it's November, because I can believe that. That's the infrastructure of time and how we live as a society. This is how time passes. So for my big makeup product of the month, I have been loving Bourjois Happy Light. I couldn't resist picking this up. I am very much a Bourjois foundation kind of gal. I love Healthy Mix. It's my go-to foundation. At the moment I haven't got it quite in the right colour. I need to go and pick up a much paler winter shade because I'm still using my summer shade, which is a little bit off for me. But when I saw this all over the blogosphere, I could not help but go and pick myself up a bottle to give it a try. I'm really loving it. It's much lighter coverage than I would get from my Healthy Mix or my Rimmel Wake Me Up or something like that, which I tend to go for every day. This is quite sheer, but it's really nice to wear. It feels pretty much like you've got no makeup on, which is always nice. So I've been using it for kind of just like day-to-day wear. It's lovely to apply with your fingers rather than a brush, which makes things a little bit easier. And at the moment it's on a nice like introductory price. So if you're looking for kind of a really light coverage but which is going to give you a bit more of a radiant looking complexion, I'd definitely give this a try. It's not 100% great for covering anything up, but what is nice about it is because it's so light, you can then go in with a concealer afterwards and it doesn't get too cakey or anything. So while I'm having a fairly good skin period at the moment, I've been enjoying using this and then just kind of touching up anything that might need a little bit of tweaking with my concealer. My favourite beauty item of the month has got to be the Lush Mint Julips lip scrub. I had one of these a long time ago, which I got given at a blogging event like years ago now. It was absolutely ages ago, and I really enjoyed using it, but I found it like at the back of the drawer like a couple of weeks ago and I was like, ew, this is gross. So I swiftly threw that one away. I get quite dry lips in the winter and unfortunately that doesn't go too well with something else I enjoy doing in the winter, which is wearing quite kind of browny nudie pink lipsticks, because they're very unforgiving when it comes to wearing them on dry lips. So I decided that I need to sort myself out. So I went to pick up one of these. I had a little browse through all the like flavours that they've got at the moment. But this one I really liked because it was so like refreshing and it's a little bit kind of sweet and chocolatey. So yeah, I picked this one up and I've been using it like a crazy woman. It's kind of addictive. I need to make sure that I'm not like scrubbing my lips to death. But it's really sorted my lips out. They're really smooth now. I'm finding it much easier to wear any kind of bright or bold lip colours. And I would definitely recommend this. I know that you can kind of make them yourself, but ain't nobody got time for that. Normally I would pick out one item which I've been loving as a fashion favourite, but this month it's kind of been an overall thing, which has resulted in me buying a couple of said thing. This thing is winter coats. Up until about a month ago I didn't really have a winter coat. I am very much a denim jacket and a leather jacket girl, and I wear mine to death, but I realised when it was starting to get a little bit chillier that I didn't really have anything that I could like wrap up warm in. I showed in my last Primark haul this particular favourite. It is my new boyfriend coat, which I'm absolutely loving. I have just been literally constantly wearing this everywhere I go, like showing it off to everyone, telling them how much of a bargain it was, and I'm literally just in love with it. I'm so glad that I bought it, and it's definitely going to get a lot of wear this winter. However, the day after I bought this, and I was super pleased with this, so I don't really know why this happened. I'm just a terrible person. But I was doing a shift for work and one of the stories that I was writing about was Eleanor Calder arriving in Australia to meet with Louis Tomlinson. Whether you are a Lara shipper or an Eleanor shipper, you have to admit that Eleanor Calder dresses freaking well. She always looks amazing. I think it's probably just because she is a general beautiful waif and most things look delightful on her. But while I was writing the article, I fell in love with the coat that she was wearing, and after a little bit of research I found it and I bought it because I'm a bad person. But basically I fell in love with this coat. I decided I needed it in my life and lo and behold, I now have it in my life, and it's kind of beautiful. It's not going to look very much on here, to be honest, but it's from Topshop. It is a denim, I think it's called a fishing jacket. It's kind of oversized in shape, with a corduroy collar, and then it just buttons all the way down. It's got this gorgeous tartan lining inside. It's not warm by any means, and my boyfriend even told me that it can't be counted as a coat because it's basically just an oversized jacket. But I am in love with it. I'm going to get a lot of wear out of it. I love the big huge pockets. I don't know if you can see them. Look how big they are. Imagine how much crap you can fit inside them. It's just wonderful. But I am just absolutely loving this. I can't wait to wear it. I'm going to wait until it gets a little bit less rainy because I have a feeling that I might turn a delightful shade of blue if I get a bit damp in this. But yeah, hopefully when I wear this I magically transform into Eleanor. So having already shown the coats, to be honest, they are probably my favourite purchases of this month. I'm literally in love with both of them, and I'm really looking forward to kind of wearing them to death this winter. However, because you've already had a sneak peek at them, I'm going to pick something else for my overall favourite purchase of October, and this is kind of like a geeky losery one. A little bit, I don't know. But I finally bought myself a MAC palette. This is kind of a weird one. I've had my eyeshadows rolling around in a drawer for a very, very long time now. And I have resisted the urge of buying one of these for so long because they're quite expensive. But I was sorting through a drawer the other day, found them all just like gathering dust in the corner, and I was like, I need to get more use out of these. They just sit there and don't do anything, so I'm going to buy myself a palette. And I did, and I'm just literally in love with it. It's just a wonderful piece of beautifulness. I don't know what it is, it's just so satisfying seeing them all sat together like this, like a little family of sparkliness. I've got another couple of shadows which I need to fit in here still, but it takes a while because you have to like pop them all out and stuff. But I'm going to have a couple of gaps left in, I think, so I'm looking forward to filling this up with some new colours. My favourite YouTuber of the month is also one that I kind of stumbled upon through work. I already knew about her, but I do a feature for the website that I work for called YouTuber of the Week, where every Monday we choose someone who we think is going to be like an up-and-coming star of YouTube, and we do a little article about them and try and like promote them out there so that loads of people can see them. Anyway, last week I picked Gabriella Rose from Velvet Ghost. You'll all know who she is. She's wonderful. She is the new makeup artist of YouTube who happens to be a bit of a scream and a bit of a babe. So if you haven't checked out her channel, you will 100% love it. She is super lovely. I've been talking to her a little bit on Twitter every now and again, and I have a sneaky feeling that she's going to be rather massive on this here video website. She's super sweet and really funny, and if you haven't checked her out by any miracle, I will pop her link down below and you can head over to her channel and have a little look. My favourite film this month is something that I went to see at cinemas with one of my best friends a couple of weeks ago now, and it is Prisoners. If you haven't heard of it, it stars Jake Gyllenhaal, who I've never really fancied before, but holy moly, in that film my eyes were opened and now I'm like madly in love with him. And it's also got Hugh Jackman in. Anyway, it's about two little girls that go missing, and Hugh and Jake are like this tag team of police slash father who go out looking for these two kids and end up in lots of terrifying japery. I really enjoyed it. Me and my friend were literally like shrieking the whole way through because it's really scary and it really puts you on the edge of your seat the entire way through. Literally until the last minute I was like, oh my god. And actually I got home after the film, and I live on my own, and I was so scared when I arrived back home that I had to ring my boyfriend up to come and pick me up because I couldn't stay on my own. 22, and this is still happening to me. I would also normally pick a music slash musician of the month, but there's nothing that I've been hugely like really digging through the whole of October. But I do love McFly's new song, Obs. I do love One Direction's new song, Obs. And I'm also really loving Lord knows. My favourite thing to do this month, surprisingly enough, does not involve the internet. What? My boyfriend's mum runs a playgroup slash like nursery school for little kids, and I have been painting up some canvases for her to put on the wall. For anyone who doesn't know and hasn't like watched a few of my videos before I went to university and did an English literature degree, I was hardcore convinced that art was the path I wanted to go down, and I was really into my painting and my drawing and that kind of thing. And I did an art foundation course and I loved it and stuff, but then decided that I needed to go another route with my career. But art is something that I really enjoy doing. It's been so nice to just like sit down and get my paint box out and just like chill and really enjoy getting covered in paint and stuff. And finally, my favourite memory of this month is a bit of a predictable one, but obviously Halloween was definitely the best part of October. Other than Halloween, it was kind of a quiet month. Nothing really like that major happened for me. But I loved Halloween. I carved some awesome pumpkins, if I do say so myself. I had some super cute trick-or-treaters who all came around in their best costumes. And the very best part of it all is that I now have a humongous bowl of sweets to sit and get through that didn't get given out to children. So that's always a wonderful bonus. That is all of my October favourites shoved into one tiny little package for you to feast your eyes upon. If you enjoyed this video, then you may want to answer this riddle. What am I? A worm with a big head? Or Lucy telling you to give this video a huge thumbs up? I don't know. And also don't forget to drop me a comment down there and let me know what you have been loving through October. And also don't forget to go and check out my last video, which was a huge Primark haul, and it also happened to be a little giveaway because I hit 4,000 subscribers last week, which is insane. So many people. Anyway, there is a really nice giveaway over on that video where you can win a super cute tartan scarf and a really nice backpack, and I would not want you to miss out on that, mate, so you better head over and enter that giveaway. And I think that's everything that I have to say right now, so I am going to go and eat myself sick with Halloween sweets, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye! Maybe I should make it a regular thing in my videos where we play Spot the Cat. Spot the cat!